Welcome to EMC Test Design. This is the second video about RF Guard, RF safety monitor for everyone. Today I will show you measurements done with RF Guard, and I will use few household devices that are present almost in any house, and I will show you what are typical levels of RF radiation around those devices. You could see RF Guard is located at 12 inch from standard router, and it's in normal mode, and reading changes between 0.01 to 0.5, and this is no surprise because RF Guard averages over a period of about 1 second, and depending on a Wi-Fi router operation, power may vary pretty substantially. If I push the button, now RF Guard will be reading peak value, and peak value is much more stable. In this case it's about 2.1, 2.3, sometimes 4.8% from 1 milliwatt per square centimeters. And you could see yellow LED is blinking because reading exceeds 1%. Now let me bring it closer to 6-inch distance. Now reading is between 3.5 to sometimes 4.2, and you get more intensity and louder sound. If I bring it very close to radiating antenna, you could hear that sound changes from click to chirp, and the reading is about 35–38%, and LED changed from yellow to red because reading is above 10%. Now I show you radiation from door intercom. Unit reads at 1 foot 0.01, 0.02%, and peak value is about 0.6. At 6 inch we get peak value about 3, and if you bring closer, reading does not change much because antenna is located at the top, and near this antenna we get overload because on this antenna we get signal higher than 100%, so unit shows high, and on this antenna it's a little bit less, and which antenna shows more is defined by conditions of reception, and unit defines by itself which antenna to use for radiation. Now we have USA DECT 1900 MHz cordless phone base station. At 1 foot distance reading is again 0.01, 0.02%. In peak mode 0.3, sometimes smaller, sometimes higher. Now I bring it closer to the distance of 6 inches. Peak value about 0.6. Average about 0.02. And now we bring it closer. You could see very different pattern compared to Wi-Fi router, and peak value reads 4.5 to 4.7%. The reason why sound is very stable is because the nature of DECT signal coding. This is a constant train of pulses, and it's much more consistent than typical signal from 2.5 GHz Wi-Fi router. Now I will show you radiation from decked cordless phone. At 1 foot we read 0.02. Peak about 0.3. Now we move to 6 inch. Around 1.9. And near phone you read almost as much as you read near door intercom base station, but people keep it near their head, so it's very dangerous device to use. And now we have cell phone making telephone call to some remote caller. You could see that in this case we get 0.02 average at 1 foot, 0.7, 0.5, 0.9 peak, substantially higher at 6 inch, 31–33% when we are closer to its antenna. By the way, cell phones have couple antennas. There is another one here. So keep your phone away from your body, especially from the head. There is one more device on the market. Fortunately, nowadays, not very popular. It's called Walkie-Talkie. Let me show you what this walkie-talkie will produce if I put its antenna near RF guard in average mode. It overloads. And it's not surprise that this walkie-talkie produces so high field levels, because they have 5 watt power in radiating antenna. Now finally microwave oven. 3 feet, 2 feet, 1 foot proximity. This slide shows how useful is RF guard in evaluating RF radiation from different devices. Red color shows the radiation from cordless headset, cell phone and walkie-talkie. Considering the very high level of radiation when you bring these devices close to your head, some people may learn why they should never use these devices close to your head and always use them in speakerphone mode to reduce radiation exposure and eliminate detrimental health effects. Thank you for watching.